Hey y'all, sorry this took so long, but I am finally doing my ranking of all characters from Scream 4, from the worst to the best. Let's go. In 14th place is going to be all the people from the opening scene. I'm just going to put them all together in one. That was absolutely awful. I hate that thing. So this is Trudy, Sherry, Marnie, Jenny, Chloe, and whatever that other girl's name is. I'm not even sure. Easily the worst opening so far for a Scream movie. Absolutely hate that part. I love the rest of the movie. I hated that scene. Yeah, there's just not really much of a point to that opening scene being like stab 6, stab 7, and then Scream 4. Like it's just stupid. Like I don't understand it, and it's just not a good opening scene. So 14th place is gonna be all those opening kills. In 13th place, and I can already feel all the hate, Sidney Prescott. This is Neve Campbell's worst performance of the entire series. Honestly, like she doesn't even do anything. She's just put in this movie just to be just a throwaway, like just because she's Sidney Prescott, she comes back. And like I'm kind of glad that Neve Campbell has decided against coming back for Scream 6. I think a little break is what she needs. Like just take a little break from the series, do something else, and then maybe come back for a 7th if they do a 7th one. But yeah, didn't really like Sidney in this one. Then again, she's just never really been my favorite final girl. But yeah, 13th place, Sidney Prescott. In 12th place is going to be Charlie, Charlie Walker. Worst Ghostface so far, ever. Absolutely hate this character. He's forgettable. He's just not, like, and he's not Ghostface material. Like, you would not see a Ghostface that scrawny in any other Scream movie. And, like, I just hate that just because they're talking about reboots and all that crap, I don't even know, honestly, that they have to have the scrawny guy be the killer. And I don't understand it. It just does not make any sense to me that they decided to go ahead and make this scrawny, good-for-nothing dude the killer. And, like, he's supposed to be, like, the film nerd or whatever, and I don't buy it, honestly. Like, he's played by Macaulay Culkin's brother, which, Macaulay, why would you let your brother embarrass himself like this? Why? So yeah, 12th place, Charlie Walker. In 11th place is going to be Olivia, which is the best friend to Jill. And honestly, only thing I remember about this character is her death scene. Literally, only thing I remember. She's just a forgettable character. She only has one line that I actually liked, which is talking about Stab is the wrong franchise for her. It should be Final Destination. And even that was like a little weird for me. Like it was just I don't know, maybe because she's paired with Jill and Kirby. But I didn't enjoy this character. Honestly, Scream 4 had some of the worst writing in the series. But yeah. 11th place is going to be Olivia. And 10th place is going to be Gail Riley. That's right, she's married now to Dewey. Still, just didn't enjoy this character. She is the most enjoyable in this film. But she just, like, I don't know. I just didn't like the idea of her returning to journalism the way that she did. And it didn't make sense to me that she would do that and throw away everything that she had worked for to go and try and solve these murders just to, I don't know, feel something. And it's just like, come on, y'all, this is Gail. Gail is not like that. Like, she should have changed so much between 3 and 4, but she didn't. um 11-year gap between movies. They definitely could have done more with Gale. So 10th place, Gale Riley. In 9th place is Hoss, who is a deputy. You only know him by his last name, Hoss. He's played by Adam Brody, and it's just a throwaway character. Like, I don't like this character, like, at all. And yeah, I don't even really know of anything else that Adam Brody's been in, so I can't really comment on that one. But I mean, I know that he could have done better. Just because, like, he's an actor. You know, actors can be given a script and actually do good. And he's flat. Like everything he does is just flat. He has he has such an expression where, like, he doesn't change anything. Like, he doesn't change his look. He doesn't, like, change the way that he's looking at people. He doesn't change his face. Nothing. Which I absolutely hate. The only time that we get any kind of face acting from him is when he's stabbed in the back. He goes, that's it. That's all we see. And I just don't like this character. 9th place, Hoss. In 8th place is going to be Judy Hicks. She is Dewey's deputy. And I don't like this character. I just don't. Like, honestly, I kind of wish she was killed off in the 4th one and we didn't have to see her in the 5th one. But she did improve in the 5th one. Judy is just a weird character. Like, she just creeps you out. She makes you feel uneasy. And I guess that was the plan. Like, that's how she's supposed to be. And Marley Shelton, or whatever her name is, does a really good job at that in the 4th one. But I didn't enjoy it. I didn't enjoy her as much in the 4th one, nearly as much as I did in the 5th one. So yeah, 8th place is going to be Judy Hicks. In 7th place is going to be Officer Perkins, which is Anthony Anderson's character. I like this character enough, and I know Anthony Anderson was hilarious on set. I've seen the outtakes. Anthony Anderson was absolute comical gold. And honestly, I'm just not a fan of his character in this movie at all. I thought, you know, you don't need cops that are like that in a horror movie. Like, you don't need people like that. And it's just like, I just feel like they could have done so much better because they had such a funny actor. Like, they could have made him the comical relief, and they didn't. So that kind of made him fall a little bit. So in 7th place, Perkins. In 6th place is going to be Robbie Mercer, which is Charlie's friend, fellow horror movie geek. And I bought this one a lot more, that he was a horror movie geek. I love this character. I wish they had used him more. But yeah, he's also his actor was also in Saw 2, which I have covered on here. I have done a movie review of it. But he did a lot better here than he did in Saw 2, and I really enjoyed this character a lot. And so, like, really, if you had asked me back when I first saw this movie, right before I went into high school, I would have told you not a chance. This character is absolutely awful. But, like, now that I'm a little bit older, I've grown more of an appreciation for the horror movie geeks and for the geeks in horror movies. And it's always nice to see one. So 6th place is gonna be Robbie Mercer. In 5th place is gonna be Rebecca. I'm not sure what her last name is. I forgot what it was, but she's Sydney's agent, because Sydney's an author and Rebecca is her agent. I thought that she did a really good job trying to be like Gale from the first one. She was amazing in that sense. She was funny. She was she honestly, I enjoyed her enough. But again, they didn't use her enough. and it just made her kind of slack a little bit on this part. Most of the time I'll enjoy a character and then they're just not using the movie enough and it makes me not like the character as much. And so that's what happened here. In 5th place, Rebecca. In 4th place is going to be Trevor. I'm not even sure what his last name is. I think it's Sheldon. I gotta reject a call. Hold on. Okay, so this is the guy that they're gonna try and frame for being Ghostface. And honestly, it would have been good if Jill hadn't sold herself out. But I enjoyed this character. I thought he was great. They didn't use him enough. That's why he's number 4 instead of like 3 or 2 even. And I love this character like so much that like I wish they had brought him back for the 5th one, honestly. So 4th place is going to be Trevor Martin. Or Sheldon, I'm sorry. Martin's the one that I'm writing. In 3rd place, my man has finally knocked it down. In 3rd place is Dewey Riley. And like this really made me mad in this movie because they have Dewey and they just don't use him. He's in like 3 or 4 scenes maybe in almost a 2-hour movie. And it's just like it's not as enjoyable without him. Which is why I'm kind of scared to go into Scream 6 because he's already dead. I loved him in all the other movies. I don't really like any of the legacy characters in Scream 4. I feel like Dewey was done really wrong in this 4th one. And that's why he's lower on this list. In 3rd place is going to be Dewey Riley. In 2nd place is going to be Jill Roberts, which is Sydney's cousin and the second Ghostface reveal. The main Ghostface reveal, but she's the one who's revealed second. I love this character so much. She's played by a child actor that I absolutely love, Emma Roberts. She did a lot on Disney. She did a little bit she did the movie Hotel for Dogs. That's where I really know her from. But I love this character. I remember the year that I saw Scream 4 for the first time, I was really big on Hotel for Dogs. So I saw her and I'm like, oh my gosh, Andy. And so I was not expecting her to be revealed as Ghostface. Just because of that. Just based on the fact that I loved Andy from Hotel for Dogs, I did not want to see her be revealed as Ghostface. I thought she was going to be the new Sydney. So, in 2nd place is going to be Jill Roberts. In 1st place is going to be Kirby Reed. I absolutely love Kirby. I am so happy that they're bringing her back for her 6th movie. You guys, you better not kill her off. You better not. I loved this character so much. She was funny. She really was the comical relief of this movie. She was a really good friend. I just love this character like so much. And I'm like really interested in seeing what Hayden Panettiere is going to do for Scream 6. And so like it's really interesting to me. I loved how much she cared about Jill and how much she cared about all of her other friends. So, yeah, 1st place is going to be Kirby Reed. And that's it. Scream 4 came out in 2011, and honestly, it's one of the lesser sequels. I remember when I first did the ranking of all 5 of them back in January last year, I think it was like number 2 or number 3. But, yeah, You'll see it's gonna be a lot different when I re-rank these movies. So yeah, I'll see you soon for Scream 5 characters ranked, but until then, I'm Daniel DeVee. We're out.